Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host, Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We're going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 again today. The cat is going nuts over my Oculus string. I didn't exactly think that part through. Hi there, little one. Trying to get everything switched over here. There we go. So we are going to be playing on the base map, working on the Winter Wonderland event stuff. I still have 3 unique deposits left and 13 total deliveries left. I figured I'd at least let her have her fun since she caught me slipping with a string. So, um, plus, she's not going to last too long. As soon as I start moving my legs to try and drive, she's going to get pissed and leave. So, let's use this distraction time to find a load here. Oh shit. Apparently. Did it never switch here? Ah, no, it switched. Okay. I have the stream open on Kick and it wasn't showing correctly, so I thought it just wasn't working. So let's find a load here. They must have did an update or something overnight, so I ended up having to relog somewhere else because there was a game change. Bye, kitty. See, she's in her own little world. Things change, and she's like, bye, Felicia. So let's find any load here. We already did the mountain resort, I believe, and the town hall, I think. Let's try the post office. I mean, we got 13 loads to figure it out, so it really doesn't matter. They're always about the same different, like, distance from where we're going. Let's see. Why not find other cities to deliver for or from? Well, hold on a sec. Well, mostly because I can't get to these other cities. I don't have a way to fast travel, so we're gonna ignore that warning. Begin the delivery. There's nothing I can do there. Trailer's ready. Proceed to the loading area, which is right down the street. Not too bad. So hopefully everything works as it should, because I have been having a hell of a time getting all this stuff working today. And I don't know if it had to do with the game update. There was an Oculus app update as well as an Oculus headset update. So there's a lot of updates. Don't know which one jacked everything up, but when I put the headset on today, I was not happy with how it was functioning. Even now, it's definitely still a little off, but I at least got it to where I'm happy. If anything, it's way clearer than it normally is. Uh, it's just a little bit skippier to me, I think. When I was looking at the recordings, though, I couldn't tell the difference. So that's why I just went for it. It was super nasty looking. I think what was going on is that I use a couple different programs that alter the actual VR stuff. One is Open XR, which allows you, well, for one, it gives me the little FPS counter so I can actually see when shit's freaking out. Um, and then it allows me to do fidelity super resolution as well with the VR, so it kind of clears things up. Um, and then I also use, I'm trying to remember what it's called now. It's like OS, crap, I don't remember the exact name of it. And honestly, it's been discontinued. It's on Steam, and if you try to go look at it, it like doesn't work and won't let you download it. And I actually had to find an external download and got it to download and it unlocked and I don't even know how the hell I got it working, to be honest. And most of the time it kind of seems like it doesn't work. But today it definitely was. Like it was altering the clarity. Like that's how I got it to be so insanely clear on my screen at least. I have no idea for the stream, but like I don't know, it's ridiculously clear in the headset right now. Now it's got me wondering what the hell the name of that program is. OVR Advanced Settings is what it's called. And I had actually downloaded it a long time ago when I first got the headset and didn't think it really felt like it was doing anything, so I forgot about it. And then I came across it the other day and it was outdated and didn't want to load. And that's how I had to find an external install. So I'm wondering if just because I already had it, it allowed me to update it essentially. Because I want to say I just kind of updated the program by finding like a GitHub file for it. So now we need to find our snowflakes, which look to be over here. And then the that program pretty much does the same exact stuff as the OpenXR program, but they work on top of each other essentially. You can run them both, and that's what I'm doing. And then I'm also running the VR Performance Toolkit is added into pretty much every game that I have because early on it seemed like it did a lot more than it seems to do now. And one of the things I think that causes a lot of these issues and differences is that I switch back and forth between how I actually stream play VR. So like right now I'm using the wireless Steam VR link because it seems to work the best out of like everything. Um, every now and then I'll use virtual desktop. Both of those use Steam VR technically. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to say virtual desktop is treated more like regular Oculus, to where it opens using Open VR, because that's really where a lot of the issues come in, is how the game actually launches into VR. You have Open VR, you have Open XR, and then I'm trying to think. I want to say there's one more that's essentially the same thing as one of those other two. Um, and the Oculus is essentially its own software if you're using its app and stuff like that. But then Steam VR is its own software, which is the Open XR, and it'll jump back and forth not while using it, but as you launch the games, it just kind of chooses one or the other randomly. I have it set up right now that it's supposed to launch using OpenXR, and I've been using Steam VR pretty consistently. And I think the VR performance toolkit only works with OpenVR, which is probably why I feel like it's not working, because it's not. It's just not launching with the program, and that's where the other ones come in. But then every now and then I'll switch back to playing Hardlined on just the Oculus. Some of the games just work better with one setup than the other. Um, for the longest time, I couldn't even play either of the truck sims unless I was hardlined using the Oculus software. Both Steam and the other one, Virtual Desktop, they just lagged horrendously and they never worked right. But now I can't even really launch hardlined on the Oculus anymore. Even just the regular desktop lags and skips and is super fucked. Um, so yeah, I haven't been using that like at all. Um, it's kind of weird. Like right now, how it's saying that I'm getting 22 FPS in my headset is definitely playing really smooth, but it's playing in like slow motion. It's kind of trippy. Like none of the inputs are really fast. Luckily, I'm just playing Truck Sim, so I still got more tinkering to do to get all this sorted again. Truck Sim's kind of funny like that. Uh, a lot of times when it's using too many or too much of the resources, instead of full out lagging, it'll just slow down. And it's really strange. What the heck? There's a turn here? Oh, there is. I actually almost loaded up today just using the triples. Like, that's how much of a pain in the ass the VR is being. Um, and who knows? I still might later, just because this is still being a pain in the ass. Um, around like 6 o'clock or so, I have to feed all the animals and whatnot. Otherwise, they will be upset and they will murder me in my sleep. Uh, oh, you know what? Last time I had the graphics this clear, I was actually able to dial this back to 50%, and the game didn't look any worse, but performed better. Which it is, a little bit. So, I'm definitely gonna have to tinker with that some more. I'm back and forth whether I want to just kind of go back to the triples for a little bit, and at least for like this game, just because I have been so heavy into the VR lately. I haven't been playing like any flat screen games at all. It's just been pretty well 100% VR games. I was trying to get Half-Life Alyx working pretty smooth, but again, that was, and I wonder if that could be part of it too, is that I'm trying to set things up for more than one game. And in the past, I used to only, like, I'd set up for one game and then just binge that game for a while because of how much of a pain in the ass the VR really is. So it definitely smoothed out and has stopped the slow motion thing. So that must be it. That or I gotta turn down that filter that's giving me that insane clarity. So trucks I know from previous almost always go back this way. Where is my snow? There it is, back over there. There's so much like snow on the ground I can't even see the roads. And it actually snowed where I live yesterday. Well, last night, but same thing. And let's shut the truck off. I don't understand why they want you to shut the truck off to do this. And now we are in Winter Wonderland. And yes, I did Town Square and Mountain Resort so far. I did have to pick up a gift by the post office, but that didn't, that doesn't count for what we're trying to do here. So it is extremely slick here. Gotta take my time and just kind of go slow and not too serious of inputs. It will just slide and crash. One of the other things that I'm noticing right now is that it seems like the motion smoothing from the Open VR Advanced program, I wonder if that's what gives it that weird slow motion feeling. Because I know earlier when I was trying to get things working right, it freaked out and was giving me like black bars and making like a windowed effect. It was really, really, really weird and nauseating, but I just restarted Steam VR and it fixed the problem. Maybe I'll turn that off. I don't know. I'll have to look at the video from this and see and compare it to like yesterday's and see what the real differences are. If it played any smoother, if it looked any better or worse. In the VR itself, it looks about the same-ish. What the hell? There's like a smoke around that mountain over there, but when I move my head, its positioning like twists. What the fuck? Floating candles. You can see them all the way over here in the daytime. Wonder if you can see them at night too. I don't want to get too much speed. I won't be able to control the truck. The choo-choo train. It actually kind of looks like one of those little um they wouldn't consider them RC because they were powered by the train tracks and stuff, not like an actual remote control. But like the old train sets that would go around Christmas trees and stuff around the holidays. I actually have one. I just don't set it up anymore.
Get ready to turn left.
It was
Turn left.
it was at my grandmother's house growing up, and I just always played with it. I don't even know that it was ever set up. Oh shit. Alright, I think I gotta back into this one. I don't know. I'm afraid to pull in and then trap myself, so I guess we're gonna back into it and just hope that's what they want. But yeah, the little train I have is pretty cool. It's you put like vegetable oil um, in the engine car, and it'll actually smoke out of the smokestack as it goes. You know, one of those fun ones. The kind of shit you can't buy off Amazon anymore. No, I'm sure they actually probably got that stuff too. Just not the old ones. Why is it acting like I'm hitting something, but like... Oh, there's a snow hill that I couldn't even see. Oops. So I will just straighten out then. Actually, I think I'm going to straighten out quite a bit more because then I really don't have to worry about that at all. Like, it's clear enough now that I can actually see the cones in the mirror, the little guys. And usually I struggle like hell to see those. So I figured out how to get it a lot clearer. I just don't know how smooth it's really playing. But I definitely like that I can see the cones. Like, that's just... I can see all of them. Well, except for the one that's behind the truck right now.
You have arrived at your destination.
Well, thank you for letting me know that I've arrived. As if I didn't already figure that out. I'm like hugging that side for some reason. So we should be in right now. And are you kidding me? They actually don't want me backwards? I didn't have to back it in. Womp womp. So now the question becomes, where the hell do I turn around? Just go around the block? Is that train coming through right here? Oh, it is. That's cool. Where's it at? I can hear it. I definitely like that they kept the old steam locomotive going for this instead of using something new that would have been boring. Actually, this has got old cars too. Is this the whole town supposed to be old? Like, I don't see anything new here. I think the newest thing is that, like, these 70s and 80s looking vehicles. Because some of those look like 70s, like Ford Tempos and shit. So they want me just to pull in right here, which would be stupid because I would trap myself between the trailer and this stuff. So my way made more sense, but this is the way they wanted it. So we can drop the legs on this trailer. And then I actually don't want to grab another load from here. We're going to look for one from the arts workshop, maybe? I don't think I did the arts workshop. I did the mountain lodge, town square, post office. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So then after that, all that's left is the chocolate factory. Maybe we'll find Willy Wonka. So, gotta figure out how to get my ass out of here now. Oh, the trailer disappeared. Nice. Do they actually give you enough space to go through the gates? Or is this a trap? I'm gonna slam into an invisible wall.
Turn right.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, well, I should probably clip the video here since I like to keep my videos around 30 minutes or so. So everyone in the stream, you guys can hang out. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'll be right back. Everyone in YouTube land, till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.